son called me getting dressed, so I just didn't answer because the problem was I had sleep without answering. So I'm not good at sleep. I'm on my way out, I'll tell you later. So it's best I can't screw it all. Is that or oh, I can talk for a few minutes.
Just a long mountain road, needing freedom to grow. So I ran, fearing not where I go. When a flower grows wild, it can always survive. Wildflowers don't care where they grow. And the flowers I knew in the fields where I grew were content to be lost in the crowd. They were common clothes. I had no room to grow, and I wanted so much to branch out. So I uprooted myself from my home ground and left my dreams I took to the road.
Flowers season of the different guests.
Flowers don't care where they go. I grew up fast and wild, and I never felt right in a garden so dim. I just never belonged. I just longed to be gone. So the garden one day set me free. I hitched a ride with the west and sea was my friend. I just had to decide where we go. When the flowers grows wild, it can always find wildflowers don't care where they grow. Just a wild rambling road, seeking mysteries untold. The reason for the path that I chose. When a flower grows wild, it can always find wildflowers don't care where they grow.
Well, it's like my waterfill. It's mine. That's so very trouble. They're charging me with that. Because I called them and said, this is where the folks is rude.
Anyway, she said she's going to talk to them and maybe they can do something.
That's right.
She said some other family place
Oh, because they had different cars.
Everybody settle down, I only have 60 minutes to tell a long tale and there won't be no crickets. And this here story spans nearly 3 decades. Now y'all know me, I'm Dolly P, but the girl I'm singing about is Paulina C. And we're both Appalachians from the Smokies. Mountains, that is. She's not interested in crushes and dolls, just mysteries that can't be solved. She learns from the best detectives on TV. Her daddy's a cop and her mom's a saint. She's got a little sister in a town that's quaint. There's a whole big world out there and she wants to believe. She's afraid to get abducted by aliens. The last thing was kids would see coming. Abducted by aliens, it's too late when you hear the ship booming. Abducted by aliens, she stays away from fields and crop circles to not get abducted by aliens. I'll get back to you after these commercials.
Man, The X-Files is the best show of the 90s. Probably of all time. And luckily I've been taping them all on VHS, so I can watch them whenever I want. But it's a school night. Mulder, why didn't you tell me that middle school totally rules? I feel so grown up. Like today, I was in math class, zoning out, kind of making like a fish face, like, and this girl next to me was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I don't know, maybe I'm a fish. My fish family is looking for me and they can't because I got adopted by humans." And everybody was laughing, and I just love making people laugh. Oh, that's Mom. Hi, honey. I came to tell you good night. What's so funny up here? Hey, Mom. Oh, at school today, I was making people laugh saying that I was adopted. Did someone say you were adopted? Who said that? Nobody. It's a joke. You don't get it. Honey, can you turn that off for a second? There's something I need to talk to you about. I think that you're old enough now. Oh my God. Did somebody die? Is it me? Am I dying? Honey, you get so anxious. No, calm down. Okay, so you know that I had you when I was very young, only 20, but what you don't know is I got pregnant by a man who's different than your father. So Dad isn't my dad? Of course he's your dad. He's just not your biological father. Why don't I remember any of this? Oh, honey, you were so young when we left East Tennessee to give you the life that I never had. All I really remember is his name. David Robertson. Robertson. Okay. What does he look like? Sweetie, that was so long ago. I don't remember. But listen, you don't have to worry about him because your father adopted you when you were really little, when we got married. So nothing even has to change. But anyway, don't tell anybody, okay? Especially not your sister. She's too young. All right, well, don't stay up too late. Good night. So I am adopted? Kinda? Like, does that mean everything I know is a lie? Paulina, are you okay? Mulder? Did you just talk? Are you alive? Wait, have you been watching me? Let's just focus on the case at hand. I'm here because you need help with the situation that you're in. My situation. So you heard everything that my mom said? What does she mean, don't tell anybody? I'm freaking adopted. It's complicated. You know, she got a chance to start over in a new town. This is a small town, people gossip. Yeah, people like her. God, why couldn't we live and start over in a place where they don't care about stuff like that? I mean, I feel like my life is just another episode of Maury or Jerry Springer. Oh my God, Mulder, what if people call me the B word?
Bastard.
I'm illegitimate. Now I'm starting to kind of think back to all the stuff that felt weird, but now it's making a lot more sense. Like how I always say my sister's so spoiled and she gets everything. But my mom's always like, we were just poor back then. But we don't even, there's not any pictures of me as a baby. None of my mom holding me. Isn't that weird? Weirder than talking to your X-Files poster? You turned out okay. Don't compare yourself, okay? I know, but am I always gonna wonder? Like, my whole family must have known this, right? And didn't tell me, except for me and my sister. Or does that mean she's my half-sister? I don't know. It's really confusing. But I think that also means that I have another family out there, right? There's just so many questions. It's a mystery. Well, technically it's a cold case, but it can be solved. You think we can find this guy? How are cold cases solved, anyway?
I thought you'd never ask. Notorious killer Ted Bundy was caught on traffic stops, multiple traffic stops. Something as simple as a broken taillight could lead to catching a mass murderer. Similarly, Son of Sam received a parking ticket on his car while committing a murder, and police traced it back to David Berkowitz, who later confessed to multiple killings. Richard Ramirez was caught by an angry mob of neighbors while running from police. He was confirmed to be the Night Stalker, a man who terrorized the city of LA with no MO. And two of the most famous unsolved cold cases are BTK and the Zodiac Killer. The point is, you never stop looking. Even decades later, we collect and store DNA samples for the day technology will crack the case for us. Until then, we track down every lead as far as it will take us. If we can do all this to find out who ended a life, then why can't we do it to find who started yours? Does that mean we're taking the case, partner?
Partner? What about Agent Scully? Paulina, for all intents and purposes of your case, you are Agent Scully. Okay. But where do we start? I mean, all I have is a possible name from 12 years ago. I don't know, how are we gonna do this? Like, we can start by interviewing people in your family, but be cautious. If they've been keeping your mom's secret for this long, they might not be willing to talk. I know one person who will talk to me, my mom's sister, Shania. We're going to the movies this weekend. We're finally seeing Titanic. Paulina, wake me up if I fall asleep. Did you know this movie's 3 hours long? Shania, this is Titanic. How are you gonna fall asleep? Spoiler alert, I know what happens. The ship goes down. Well, speaking of things you already know, Mom told me that Dad isn't my real dad. But she told you that? What brought that on? I made a joke about being adopted, and she was like, well, actually you are. But don't tell anybody, so you're the first person, well, real person, I've been able to talk to about this. Wow, I mean, what all did she tell you? Just his name? David Robinson or Robertson? Like, does that mean anything to you? No, sorry, I was just a kid when she had you. Are you trying to find this guy? I don't know, I mean, I just kind of want some answers, right? And maybe I have another sibling out there or something. You never know. I would not get my hopes up if I were you. I'm sure there's a good reason she does not want him around. Yeah, I guess. I'm preparing myself for the worst, but what am I supposed to do with this information? All right, well, let me see what I can dig up, but you better not get me in trouble with your mom. Oh, yourself. Ugh. I hate that school. They think that the earth is 6,000 years old. And the dinosaur bones were hidden by the devil to test our faith. And if you don't believe all that, then you're the crazy one. I just don't understand why your parents got you out of public school to send you to that fundamentalist Christian school. They said it was because of the gangs and the violence in the high school. Oh my God, there's no gangs. Are they worried about tractor gangs? Like Caterpillars versus John Deere's? Well, your dad's a cop, so maybe he's just being overprotective. I wish he would overprotect me from poverty because the kids at this school don't even want to go to college. All the boys want to be preachers, and all the girls want to be preachers' wives. Hi, honey. I heard your door slam. Is everything okay up here? You know it's not, Mom. Please let me go back to public school. I was doing so well. Honey, we've already paid for your books and tuition. You know how much we sacrificed to send you kids there. Do you know how much I would love to go to a private school when I was little? This is not a real school. This is a cult. There's only 2 other kids in my grade. They teach us more about rapture and revelations than math and science. Oh, and my teacher hates me because I wear pants outside of school. And because you date her son. Date is a strong word. I'm 14 and he's 17. She makes us sit with a Bible between us to leave room for Jesus. Well, mommies are always protective of their little boys. But hey, I brought you something that will cheer you up. Your grandma sent you this in the mail. What is it? It's a picture of a frog. She says she got her cellmate to draw it for me because I love frogs. Hey, can I take this for show and tell tomorrow? I can't wait till those church people find out my grandma's in prison. Honey, no! That is not funny, okay? I'm not proud of where my mother is, but maybe this is a chance for her to get her life together. Great, Mom. So I can't go back to public school, can't talk about my grandma, and I can't know or say anything about my real dad? This? Again? I told you everything I know. Are you just going to hold this over my head forever? Do you think he's going to give you money? Money? I just want some dang answers. Who is David Robin Robertson? It's Robertson, okay? And I think he had a sister named Deb. I don't know, that's it, okay? I was young, he abandoned me. You're better off without him. Ugh. How do you know that if you don't even remember what he looks like? I have tried every day to make up for this, and nothing is good enough for you. I'm sorry, I can't give you everything you want. That is not fair. I have a right to know this stuff. And sorry if I can't just take your word for it anymore after you lied to me so long. You know what? I'm going over to Aunt Shania's house. She's the only person I can talk to about this stuff. Well, be my guest. You two are more like sisters than she and I are. Have fun. Mulder, what am I supposed to do with this lady? She won't tell me anything. I'm so frustrated. What am I supposed to do? It'll be okay, Paulina. But what did you mean that your aunt is the only person you could talk to about this? I'm sorry you had to hear that, Mulder. She doesn't know about our little investigation. She can have her secrets, and I can have mine. Knock, knock, wake up, honey. We're going to get your birth certificate today. Mom, what are you doing? It's not time to get up yet. I thought you'd be more excited. You've been asking me for this for months. All right, now come on, get up and get ready. We're going to the courthouse. You are getting adopted today. Mom, you said Dad adopted me when I was little, remember? Well, of course we wanted to. But with all the lawyers and the legal fees and paperwork. But now we have to, so you can get your driver's license. So we're doing it, yay! Okay, meet me downstairs in 15. Oh. Mulder, is she fucking kidding me? I'm getting surprise adopted today? I have a math test. Paulina, you were not gonna pass that test anyway. This is messed up, right? I mean, she lied again. Again. But at least I'll finally get to see my birth certificate and see what name she put on there for my dad. Paulina, you got this. Just be polite to the judge and tell me everything when you get back. All right, I'll leave the TV on for you.
Her family kept a secret that they thought would protect her. But being a secret started to affect her, so she set out to find a true identity. Nothing to discover when the name is too common. All she found out was that he could be anyone, not exactly what she had in mind for Sweet 16. She's about to get adopted by Appalachians, the last things teens will see coming. Adopted by Appalachians, you think adults would be more forthcoming. Adopted by Appalachians, you take an excuse absent any day. Adopted by Appalachians, she wasn't gonna pass the test anyway.
Hey Mulder, I'm back from court. It was just family court, nothing too serious. My dad met us there in his police uniform because he was still on duty, and it was really awkward to acknowledge that I knew he wasn't my real dad, but he told me he was really proud to have me as a daughter. And what about your birth certificate? What's your bio dad's name? His name was blank. Nothing. And plus, like, I just thought my last name would have been the same as his, right? Robertson? But it wasn't. It was her maiden name, which is fine, I guess, but why couldn't she just tell me that? Ugh. I'm starting to feel like so crazy about this stuff. Mulder, what is it called when everybody around you is conspiring to keep something hidden from you? That would be a conspiracy. Right. Conspiracy. So what's the point? I never feel like I have a choice. Well, you always have a choice. Oh yeah? Today the judge asked me if I wanted to be adopted. Like it wasn't just some kind of formality. Nobody ever asked me what I want before. Kind of wondered what would happen if I said no. And would my mom have to like face the truth of this? So why didn't you? I don't want to embarrass my family like that, you know? Plus I just went along with it because for the first time, officially, on paper, I have a dad. it, a 4-year university, 2 whole hours away from home. You know, Paulina, I was top of my class at Oxford. Excuse me, I'm the first person in my whole family to go to college and not jail. And my grandpa was a farmer who couldn't even read. This is my Oxford, okay? Plus my mom wanted me to just like live at home and try to take classes somewhere, and I was like, mm-mm. I would rather spend the rest of my life paying off student loans than do that. Pretty harsh, Paulina, but what's that? Not a textbook. This is just like a fun book that I found. It gives you these prompts every day to try to get you out of your comfort zone. You know, stuff like, wear socks that don't match. The other day there was a really weird one, and it said, send a letter to a mass murderer. It even had their addresses and everything to send to them in prison. Isn't that spooky? So I just got it over with. So you're telling me you went from wearing silly socks to getting on the radar of a real serial killer? That's what we in the Bureau call a major escalation. Who did you pick? Ted Kaczynski? The Unabomber! You chose to be pen pals with the guy who kills people through the mail? Should I not have done that? Please tell me you didn't give him your name or address or any identifying information. Oh my God, no. I just asked him normal stuff like, how's the food in prison? I like your cabin in the woods. Are you my real dad? Come on, don't laugh. I mean, what if I just got myself hunted by an evil genius with nothing better to do? Look at it like this, Paulina. If you truly believe that Ted Kaczynski, with Wi-Fi and willpower, can find you all the way out here, who cares, Kentucky, why can't you do the same thing? Right. If the Unabomber can find me from his cell, then why can't I find my real dad from my Dell? Yeah, we never had any of this fancy technology at Quantico. How's your internet search going? Well, the truth is out there, Mulder. A little too much truth. Too many David Robertsons. There's one that goes to the school. Like, how would you build a profile and try to narrow down the suspects? Well, go with what you know. Biology. You know, you're taller than your mom, so he's probably tall too. You also have lighter hair and skin than your mom, so he probably does too. Okay. So a man who looks like me. I guess that should be obvious. But then again, I thought my dad was somebody with dark hair and skin. Don't feel dumb because you believed your parents. You trusted the people you should be able to trust. Hey, I know what we should do tonight. Work on the case. I actually can't. I feel like I need to make some friends outside of our investigation, so I got a bid to join a sorority. And initiation is tonight. Can you skip it? I never took you for like a sorority girl. Me neither, but I guess nobody else could draw bubble letters, so they asked me. Sisters, pledges. Tonight is initiation, but first, your written test. Does everybody remember the Greek alphabet, the founders, the open motto, questions? Paulina. So if there's an open motto, does that mean there's also a closed motto? Very good. Most people don't catch that. Pledges, if our open motto is, we live for our sisters, what do you think our closed motto is? We die for our sisters. No. You can't guess it. It's just one of the many secrets of sisterhood that will be revealed to you tonight, if you pass. Hope to see you at the secret location.
Oh my god, this is so creepy. They are going all out for this. I can't believe I'm doing sorority initiation. Ugh, I hope we don't have to sacrifice a goat. Okay, don't smile. Be serious. Sisters, we were the first collegiate secret society for women founded in 1850. Dang, they've been doing the same ritual since the 1850s? I didn't even know women were allowed to go to college before the Civil War. That's actually really cool. Maybe I should pay attention to what they're saying. Now that you're all fully initiated members, we can reveal our secret motto. Okay, this is it. The motto. We die for our sisters. Was I right? Was I right? Pursue truth persistently. Pursue truth persistently? Nothing about loyalty or sisterhood? Did everybody else hear that? All this to tell young women for 150 years to pursue the truth?
The craziest thing happened at sorority initiation tonight. Do I want to know? Nothing like that. No. Okay, so I don't want to like break my vow, but since it's you, our secret motto was about searching for the truth, no matter what. I couldn't believe it. I feel like I'm a full member of a family finally. And they told me all their secrets. Well, that's great. I mean, everybody should feel like they belong somewhere, but what's next for the investigation? I mean, I can keep looking online, see what I can find, but I'm probably gonna have to wait until I get done with school and get my big girl job. And then I can hire a private investigator. Okay, Mulder, this is it. We're about to get called by the reality show producer from the reality show that finds people's biological dads. Oh my God. We're gonna find out, after all these months, what their researchers and private investigators were able to find out. I mean, obviously I thought I could afford something like this by now, but I guess pursuing stand-up comedy kind of wrecked that idea. Oh, okay, go away. They're calling.
Hello, Paulina.
Hey.
We love you. We love your story. I spoke with your Aunt Shania. She was lovely and very helpful. But unfortunately, we've exhausted all of our options. We've just hit a dead end. His name is too common. I'm sorry.
That's it?
Not unless you think your mom would talk to us and maybe answer some questions, give us some more information.
No, she's never going to do that. But what about all your researchers and private investigators and...
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's not anything else that they can do, short of going to every David Robinson's door and get a DNA sample. There's nothing else that we can provide.
You know, Paulina, I've been in casting a long time, and I've had to make some calls that weren't fun, but we're all very disappointed about this. We wanted to help you get some answers. I hope you get them.
Thank you. All right. Well, that's it. Another dead end. I, for one, am shocked. Reality shows dig up dirt like grave robbers. Yeah, I don't know. Like, this isn't the kind of reality show I wanted to be on, but I thought if anybody could find him, it would be them. I mean, I'm starting to feel like the X-Files. Like, I'm always one step behind, or one day too slow, or it's starting to feel like he doesn't want to be found. Well, can't hide from DNA. I know, you've been saying that for years. But let's face it, if nothing happens with DNA technology in my lifetime, I'm probably not going to ever know.
New from Ancestry.com, the website where you look up archival records and build your family tree. Now, there's Ancestry DNA. Just mail in your DNA sample and you'll finally unlock your family heritage. We'll send you this ethnicity pie chart to show you exactly what you're made of. Not only that, but you'll be linked to the other thousands of Ancestry DNA users in our database. You can finally find your long-lost relative. Order yours today.
I don't know. Ancestry DNA, won't that only work if he's in their database? This is what always happens. You can't find somebody who doesn't want to be found. Or any other familial match. You can find a sibling or grandparent or anybody like that. True. Are we just trusting corporations now, Mulder? You want me to send my spit in the mail to a website? What if it's just the government tricking us to steal our DNA? Probably, but how bad do you want answers? Honestly, I don't know anymore. I'm so tired of getting my hopes up. I'm starting to think like maybe the truth is worse than not knowing. Like, what if you find out your real dad's the BTK killer or something? You know, maybe I don't want to know.
Breaking news. A suspect in the decades-old Golden State Killer case was taken into custody today after finally being identified using a public DNA database website. Investigators uploaded the suspect's DNA collected at crime scenes to the database and came up with a familial match. Through that relative, they were able to narrow down the suspects and close in on Joseph James D'Angelo, a former law enforcement officer. Today, the world is a safer place with a serial killer behind bars thanks to the advancements in DNA technology. More after this.
Wow.
Get an Ancestry DNA kit and take one of our tests today. You can find out that you're related to Thomas Jefferson or the Golden State Killer. Help the police close their cold cases. Do you want to let killers run loose? Get your shit together, girl. Order your DNA kit today.
Okay, fine. Jeez. Hey, Mulder. I got my Ancestry DNA results. No color pie chart. Everything's just like online now. Let's see what it says I am. Okay. English, Irish, Scottish, yeah, all the white countries. No surprise. Okay. For the moment of truth, let's see who else I'm related to on here. Alright, so I got my sister a test too. That way we could rule out people we're both related to and I could just focus on my paternal side. Okay. Alright, I'm seeing names that I recognize. And there's Robertsons. Oh my god. Here's a Deborah Robertson. Didn't your mom say that he had a sister named Deb? Yes, exactly. This has to be her, right? It says that she's as closely related to me as a sister or aunt. Whoa. Let's look her up on Facebook, see if we can find her. Mulder. There's over 400 Deborah Robertsons just on Facebook. Oh my god. This is crazy. I'm the only Paulina Combow in the whole world. Searching for what feels like John Doe. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to do this. Well, what does your gut say? Look at their faces. My gut says, these women look mean as hell, Mulder. I don't want to reach out to any of them. Well, hold on, what about this one? This Deborah, it says she is an artist living in North Carolina. She looks nice. Yeah, she does look nice. Too nice. I'm never going to get that lucky. No, I think Facebook's a bust. I guess I'll send her a message on Ancestry.com. What should I say that won't scare her away? How about this? Hi, my name's Paulina. This says we're closely related. Let's see if we can figure out how. Is that really what you want to say? Not your mom's name or anything like that? Playing dumb always works for me. Plus, I don't know, like if her brother never told her that he got somebody pregnant in the 80s, this is going to be a big shock. No, I'm just going to send this. Here we go. It's done. Into the universe, out of my hands. Well, you know what we do now? You know what we do now, right? We wait. Mulder is investigating, just waiting. Hey Mulder, I need to talk to you. I'm ready to close the case. It's been a few years now. I think if she was going to respond to me, she would have by now. Let's just be done with this. Come on, the case isn't closed. It's just cold. I mean, every single time a new match sends in their kit, you'll get a new hit. There's always hope. I know. I'm just so sick of this. It's been decades. I didn't think I would be in my 30s still looking for him. I mean, I thought as I got older, my mom would tell me more. But no, she's giving me nothing. And then what if I did find him, you know? Like, am I going to lose my mom because of this? It's a lot. I feel like there's a reason he's not in there, there's a reason she didn't answer me, and it's because they don't want me. It's just a secret that's meant to be hidden. Time to just get back to my life, you know? I've moved all over the country. I came to Hollywood looking for something, I guess. And nothing's really working out. I think it's... no. It's time to quit. It's time to quit this. Now we have this pandemic happening. it just feels like a big sign, you know, like just go and be with my family while I still have one. Hopefully this pandemic stuff will blow over a couple weeks or something. Bye, Mulder.
Now that the science stuff's all caught up and social media's mostly gossip, so she called a time of death on her cold case. When the world shut down and all was unknown, the only safe place to be was home sweet home, to wait out rescuers from outer space. Now I hope we get abducted by aliens. We need a miracle or aliens to save us. Abducted by aliens, please beam me up 'cause everyone's contagious. Abducted by aliens, let's ask E.T. to come and save our asses. Abducted by aliens, I'll even throw in some Dollywood passes. Dear Mulder, going home to the country has done wonders for me. I needed this break from life. I think everyone did. I got scared about living in a big city during a global pandemic. I had to go back home and be close to my family in case, apocalypse. My boyfriend Luis even came with me. What we thought would be a couple weeks turned into a couple of years. Turns out we love the simple life and somehow never get sick of each other. And after grappling with how much we all lost, I just felt very grateful for my life. Luis and I got engaged and married and built a house right outside of Nashville. And you'll love this. I have a job going into jails and delivering snacks and supplies to the inmates. None of them know I do comedy. I'm the commissary lady to them. It's a lot of work, but it's fun. I like making people smile, whether it's on stage with a microphone or jail cell with a bag of hot Cheetos.
Am I writing an email to my X-Files poster? I should be telling him this stuff in person. It's got to be in one of these boxes somewhere. Oh, did he already email me back? Oh, no. New ancestry DNA match. I used to get so excited about these, but now I know it's just another long lost dead end. Oop, delete. Mulder, where are you? I'm gonna have to look, right? Let me see. I'm sure it's nothing. All right. Let's see who my match is. Bob Robertson. Okay. You're definitely on my paternal side. Really unique name you got there, Bob. Okay, well, yeah, that's it. Can't find him. I have all these people I can say I'm related to, but no way to find them in the real world. So stupid. Hey, wait, this says there's a link to Bob's social media? Oh my god, that's new. Yeah, here's his Facebook page. Wow, I've never gotten this far before. What would Mulder do? I guess he would look and see if he was related to anybody named David, right? Okay. Yeah, here's a David Robertson that wished him a happy birthday. And I can just click his profile. Should I do it? Here we go. David Robertson. Those are my eyes. He has my eyes. This is him. This is him. It has to be. Oh my God, what do I do? Oh my God, I wish Mulder was here. I don't want to send him a friend request because I feel like we'll just get lost. Oh, here's a picture of him from 1985. That's when my mom would have known him. Should I just send this to her? I mean, I feel like that's the mature thing to do. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Text Mom. I'm gonna send you a picture. Tell me if this guy looks familiar to you.
Text from Mom. Could be the son of your biological father.
That was fast and surprisingly nonchalant. Text Mom. This picture's from 1985.
Text from Mom. Oh, where'd you find it?
Text Mom on Facebook. Here's his profile picture.
Text from Mom. Send me the link.
Oh my God. Here we go. Text Mom. Here's the link. It's gotta be him, right?
Text from Mom. I sent him a friend request.
Oh my God. Oh my God. She requested him? Is this really happening? Why do I feel sick? Oh my God.
Text from Mom. He accepted it. Text from Mom. I messaged him. Text from Mom. We're talking. Text from Mom. Now we're texting. Text from Mom. He wants to meet you. Text from Mom. He's coming here in 2 weeks.
2 weeks? From today? September 11th? 9/11? Well, it's not the day I would pick, but I guess I'll never forget. Oh my God.
Text from Mom. I gave him your number. He's going to text you.
This is happening so fast. David Robertson has my phone number.
Oh, I haven't called him yet. I bet he already tried to call me. Ooh, he did. Come back.
Hey, honey.
Hey, Dad. Happy birthday. Sorry it's so late. I had to stay late at the jail. You know they don't let us take phones or anything in. Am I the last one to call you?
Thank you, yes. All my baby just called me today. Hey, I was talking to your mother, and she told me you found your biological father.
She told you? I wasn't going to tell you on your birthday. Today's your day, but yeah, it just happened. I'm still processing everything, but at least now I know it's none of the guys in this show, right?
I wanted to tell you, I'm so happy for you, honey. I know that's something you've always wanted to find answers to, and I hope you get them. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you. I mean, no matter what, you're my dad. You raised me. I mean, I know things weren't great after you and Mom divorced, but you know, these last few years that I've been home, it's been really nice to work on a relationship and get to know you as an adult. It's been fun, and I don't want to mess that up.
Me too, honey. Thank you for calling me on my birthday. I'm about to get off of here and get some supper. I won't keep you.
All right, me too. I'm hungry. I hope you have a great rest of your birthday. All right, love you. Bye. I think the best part about being back in the South is that everything has a drive-through.
You see what my sister's up to.
Yellow.
Hey sis, I just called Dad to say happy birthday, and you'll never believe this. Mom already told him about me finding David.
What?
I know, she got so mad. I even told you and Shania about them.
Does he cry? He's a crier.
So much. He said he was happy for me to get answers.
Wow, that's intense.
Tell me about it. That's why I'm about to get in this long-ass drive-through line before I go sit in traffic.
It's actually nice to know at least one of our parents can express emotion.
Tell me about it. When I ask Mom how she feels about seeing David again, she says she's fine. And when I make any comment about being anxious or nervous to meet him, she's like, why can't you be happy? This is what you've always wanted.
Are you serious? Have you talked to your therapist about this?
Girl, yes. It's hard to keep her caught up. She told me to make a plan for the meeting and stick to it. So the plan is for David to drive from Iowa to Mom's house in Kentucky. And then they'll drive together to my house in Nashville, which will give them a minute to catch up or whatever. And then we'll all go out to dinner with my husband.
This makes everything better. Do you think she'll stick to the plan?
I hope so. I've been calling her every day to go over it. Alright, oh, gotta run. It's my time to order.
Well, good luck.
Thanks. I need it. Bye. What I need is Mulder. I gotta find that poster when I get home.
Welcome to Uncle Bubba's. What can I do you?
Hi. Can I get an order of ribs? No. Make that a pulled pork sandwich. And then I need a catfish plate fried with beans and cornbread. Yes, and greens. And then a large banana pudding, please. Thank you.
You want slot now, Bill?
Yes.
Of
course.
Or
From the group chat family, text from Mom. The Queen died.
Queen? What? No. She might have read that on Facebook or something. Text group chat. Where did you read that, Mom?
Text from Mom. You don't believe me?
Oh, God. Text group chat. I believe you, but I don't see it anywhere.
Text from Shania. I don't see it either. Text from sister. Can you send a link? Text from Mom. None of you believe me?
Better be careful what I say. Text group chat. I'm asking where you saw it, since no one else is reporting on it. Was it a reputable source?
Text from Mom. Is the royal family a reputable source? Mom left the group chat. Breaking news alert from BBC News. The royal family releases official statement the Queen has passed away at 96. The entire world begins mourning. God save the Queen.
Somebody save me. Please let her stick to the plan.
Oh my god, just got a text from my mom. She and David are 5 minutes away. I can't believe everything is actually going according to plan. This is amazing. Oh my god, Louise, I can't believe it. Congratulations, babe. You've been waiting 25 years for this. How does it feel? Feels amazing, but I'm also feeling like every emotion at the same time. I'm like excited and nervous and scared and anxious and diarrhea. Diarrhea is not an emotion. For me it is. I spent my whole life being really anxious and not knowing why. And it turned out everybody was lying to me. And then I had to keep up the lie too. But now, today, it's finally going to be over. I can't wait to just look at this guy in his face and know that he really exists. You're about to, babe. Here they are. I hope the 12-year-old you feels very proud of herself. You never let her down. Don't say something like that. He's right outside the door. Okay, here he is. guy. David Robertson? We meet at last. Mulder! So glad to see you again. Well, your profile was dead on. He was 6'6" and blonder than I am, like a literal Viking. My profiles are always right. But I wish I could have given you more to go off of. How did it go? It was great. I mean, we kind of just talked and stared at each other the whole time. It was crazy to see how many similarities that we have. Yeah, DNA is powerful stuff. Yeah, definitely. I mean, everybody always says I look just like my mom, so I never could picture what he would look like. But I look just like him too. It's wild. So I guess that means that my mom didn't forget what he looked like. She had to see him and me every single day. But it also kind of validates why I wanted to do this, you know? I mean, I'm half of him too. Sounds like he was really excited to meet you. He was. And he doesn't have any kids other than me, and neither does his sister, who wants to meet me too. She said sorry, she never checked her Ancestry.com messages. But she's an artist living in North Carolina. You mean the one that we found on Facebook? Yeah, that was her. I guess I should have trusted you. I don't know. I'm working on that. David Robertson just tagged you on Facebook. I'm never gonna get used to that. Yeah. Let's see what he put. Oh my God, he tagged me in a picture of us from when we met on 9/11. And it says, I want to introduce my daughter to the world. He introduced me to the world. This is his daughter. Well, Facebook. Same thing, right? You can't get any more legitimate than that. Thank you. There's a couple of hiccups, but we have a very special guest, David Robertson.
Ladies and gentlemen, or should I say good evening, either way. My name is Chris DiCarlo. I am one of the co-artistic directors here at Playhouse. And it has become customary in the last several years for one of our senior members, me being the seniorist. I've been here since 1964, with the exception of my 2 years in Vietnam. And I am out here to say to each and every one of you, thank you. It's a very special thing you do when you arrive at the theater and you sit in the seat and you participate through the entire performance. I survived Vietnam in 1969. It took me 30 years to have a thought, and the thought was, our humanity is our most precious resource. And it seems to me to be imperative we do all we can in our lives to nurture that capacity within ourselves and share that with those around us. And when you sit in that seat and you participate through the entire performance, that's exactly what you're doing, because you're exposing yourself to thoughts, situations, relationships, conditions that you may never wish to entertain, and yet there you are. And contrary to popular opinion, theater is not a spectator event. When you sit in that seat, something happens, and you walk out the door, and you're going to have to process it. It may take you a nanosecond, it may take you 30 years, like it did with me, with my experience. And either way, This gives you an opportunity during that processing to possibly become a little more accepting, a little more tolerant, a little more understanding, a little more patient, a little more empathetic, a little more human. And that is why I'm out here, to say to each and every one of you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Many of you may not know, we're in the second to the last week of our Binge Festival of Free Theater, and this is one of our events, and thank you for being here. We were founded in 1960. It wasn't until March 4, 2020 that we'd ever had a dark week, and then for almost 3 years we were shuttered. Yes, there was a lot of support during that time, and we got through it, and we managed to survive. We were coming out of it, just getting back to some kind of normal before the pandemic. Last July 24th, around 4 p.m., we had a leak in the ceiling. We had a show, we had a full house coming in, and then we had another leak 5 minutes later, and then another leak, and another leak, and another. And finally, we had to move the audience to the venue next door, and I started to investigate, and I looked and looked, and I couldn't find anything. I went upstairs, and I looked, and then I finally went into our recording studio, which we hadn't been there in a while. I opened the door, and there's a fire sprinkler that's just flooding water through the floor, filling up the ceiling. So I called ServPro. They came out right away after I got the fire department to turn off the water, because the fire sprinkler company, they gave me a 24-hour emergency number. I get on answering machine, naturally. The fire department, they fixed it literally in 5 minutes, and they didn't charge us for anything, and we were all very happy. We got ServPro. They were cleaning up and putting dehumidifiers and everything. It was a lot of activity, like 10 guys doing all this work. And 9 o'clock that night, they're leaving. It's all beautiful, cleaned up. They start to close the door, the whole ceiling comes down. Flooding the whole theater. The water is, they called it Category 3 contamination, whatever that means. But what that meant is, in practical terms, anything the water touched, we had to get rid of. So we lost our carpets, our seats, a lot of our artwork, our wallpaper, our paneling. And you have to know, it was our company, 6 guys from our company in 1979 that built the place, single-handedly in 6 weeks. We worked 20 hours a day, 7 days a week. We got it done. So this was a precious thing, and it was gone. Yes, we had insurance. The owner had insurance. They haggled for 9 months before they started doing anything. And now, I don't know if you've ever dealt with insurance companies. When you file a claim, you got coverage here, and then they file a claim, and then by the end, it didn't cover everything. The dressing rooms upstairs are still not completed. You can see there's no artwork on the walls, a lot of this stuff, and we don't know how we're going to do that. So what we're saying here is, to make a long story short, I'm going to be standing out there looking like a lost little puppy with a basket, and if you can, when you leave, put a little something in it. If you can't, that's fine too, because honestly, the biggest gift you've given us is you showed up and you participated. And again, can't thank you enough for that. You're truly patrons of the art. Venues like this are the incubator for new works. You just saw one. They need nurture. They need to get out there, and you make it happen. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I think they're going to need to put
Careful.
Are you going to show? Okay, cool.
Yeah, definitely. That's good.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
I haven't posted about her anything. I know, so I'm like, that's why I haven't been doing much stuff. Yeah, she's 4 months, so it's been about a year.
I forgot.
I just sent her blessing.
Very nice.
I know, right? Like, where have you been?
It's a little busy. Neighbors like,
Yeah.
did you forget why you were being hot? No, but did you have?
Thank you. No, thank you so much.
Did you do ancestry?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, interesting. I'll hear about that part of the story.
Oh, you should go.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Talk to her.
You're doing good? Okay. My dog's the same way.
Yeah, I just checked that off.
Oh my gosh, thank you. I didn't even know you were in the audience. Thank you so much.
Oh, cool, nice.
All right, talk to you later. That was great. Thank you so much for coming. Did you meet David? And this is Louise's mom, Blanca. I don't know. This is Emily. She also came from Iowa. This is the band. Nice to meet you. Blanca, this is Louise's mom.
Oh, okay. Hello.
We spend a lot of holidays with Natalie. Yeah. Lots of holidays. Yeah. I don't know. So, as far as I know, Sylvie's doing okay. So if we want to go get some food.
That's somewhere we can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you interested?
That do not exist. I'm just stumbling over everything.
It was, yeah, it was a little dark when to come in. Are you interested in going with us or anything?
How are you going?
Well, what do you guys think about somewhere on the pier? Do you think it'd be too crazy on a Saturday, or because you guys are visiting, so I know you probably want to do a little bit of touristy stuff.
Sure. No, we just want to be able to talk to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's a big deal.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
And the tar pits.
I know, we're gonna go to the tar pits
No,
tomorrow.
I've never seen them.
Really?
It's supposed to be amazing.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom, I'm originally from Belgium. When she visited them, she was in awe. Her and my brother went. And I thought, I'm feeling ashamed. I live here and I haven't seen them.
No, we're the same. I talk about 10,000 BC like I've been there or something. It's so funny.
Shall we move it outside?
Oh yeah, we probably need to get down here.
Well, that was great.
Thank you. We did have a few like hiccups, but
Oh, no, it was fine.
the story made sense at least, right? Okay. Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, what?
Yeah. I can't remember. It was like Bill or something.
phone, maybe?
What was that?
I was wondering if you might have found a phone.